Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean P. Diddy Combs are more than just music icons. They are business moguls, cultural influencers, and two of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. In this video, we explore the psychology and science behind their success, focusing on how their rivalry, controversies, and business empires have shaped culture and society. Jay-Z grew up in the Marcy Projects in Brooklyn, surrounded by poverty, crime, and limited opportunities. According to developmental systems theory by Urie Bronfenbrenner, individuals are influenced by their environments, and Jay-Z's neighborhood played a key role in shaping his ambition and resilience. His experiences in these tough surroundings helped him develop the determination needed to succeed in the music industry. Jay-Z faced countless rejections early in his career. However, his unwavering belief in himself, a concept explained by Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory, drove him to push forward. This theory states that people who have strong self-belief are more likely to overcome obstacles and succeed. Jay-Z's self-confidence led to his breakout album, Reasonable Doubt, marking the beginning of his legendary career. Jay-Z didn't stop with music. He expanded his influence into fashion, technology, and sports, becoming one of the wealthiest entertainers in the world. His ability to identify and capitalize on opportunities demonstrates the trait theory of personality psychology, which suggests that characteristics like openness to experience and risk-taking are critical for success in uncertain environments. By embracing new ventures, from launching Rocawear to investing in Tidal, Jay-Z showed a business acumen that set him apart from many of his peers. His personality traits allowed him to thrive in a constantly changing landscape, cementing his status as not just a rapper, but a global entrepreneur. One of the most fascinating aspects of Jay-Z's journey is his relationship with P. Diddy. The two have shared both camaraderie and rivalry throughout their careers. According to social comparison theory by Leon Festinger, people often evaluate their own success by comparing themselves to others. In the case of Jay-Z and P. Diddy, their competition fueled each other's drive for greater success. Both have repeatedly topped Forbes' list of the richest hip-hop artists, which has added to their public rivalry. This can also be understood through the in-group and out-group dynamics theory, which explains how individuals define themselves through group membership, both in terms of cooperation and competition. While they've occasionally positioned themselves as rivals, their shared influence in hip-hop places them in the same elite group, making their dynamic both competitive and collaborative. Jay-Z's personal life has been as public as his professional one, and his high-profile marriage to Beyoncé has often been scrutinized. His confession of infidelity led to public apologies and introspection, a prime example of cognitive dissonance theory in action. This theory, proposed by Leon Festinger, explains that when an individual's actions contradict their beliefs or public persona, they experience psychological discomfort, which leads them to seek ways to resolve this conflict. Jay-Z's public apology and his album 444, which delved into themes of vulnerability and self-improvement, show how he managed this internal conflict. His response demonstrates Carol Dweck's growth mindset theory, which emphasizes the importance of learning from mistakes and believing in the possibility of personal growth. Jay-Z used his missteps as an opportunity to evolve, both as an artist and as a man. Jay-Z's influence extends beyond music and business. He has become a vocal advocate for social justice, working on initiatives that address police brutality, mass incarceration, and economic inequality. His involvement in these movements can be analyzed through social identity theory, which suggests that individuals derive part of their identity from their social groups. Jay-Z's commitment to the African American community reflects his desire to use his platform to uplift and empower. Through his work with organizations like the Reform Alliance, Jay-Z seeks to bring about systemic change, operating at what Lawrence Kohlberg's theory of moral development would call the highest stage of moral reasoning, acting based on universal ethical principles. By focusing on justice and equality, he has positioned himself as a leader not just in music, but in society as a whole. Beyond music and business, Jay-Z and P. Diddy have transformed hip-hop into a cultural movement that extends into fashion and lifestyle. Cultural capital theory, proposed by Pierre Bourdieu, suggests that non-financial assets like style and influence can elevate one's status. Jay-Z and P. Diddy have accumulated immense cultural capital by making hip-hop not just a genre, but a lifestyle embraced globally. Through their clothing lines, Rocawear and Sean John, both moguls redefined fashion, especially within the Black community. These brands became symbols of success and self-expression, reinforcing symbolic interactionism, a theory that emphasizes the importance of symbols in social interaction. Fans wore these brands to feel connected to the larger hip-hop movement and to the success that Jay-Z and P. Diddy represented. Both Jay-Z and P. Diddy have spoken extensively about the importance of generational wealth. They see their success not just as personal achievement, but as a way to ensure the prosperity of their families and future generations. Intergenerational equity theory supports this notion, emphasizing the responsibility of one generation to pass on resources and opportunities to the next. Jay-Z's investments in art, real estate, and other ventures align with his desire to build long-term wealth. Similarly, P. Diddy has made it clear that he is preparing his children to inherit both his financial empire and the values that helped him build it. Their commitment to generational wealth shows a broader mission: to empower future Black entrepreneurs and help break cycles of poverty. In recent months, P. Diddy has been embroiled in several controversies, ranging from legal battles to serious allegations. These issues have cast a shadow over his legacy and raised questions about the future of his business and social standing. But how might these developments affect Jay-Z, who has often been associated with Diddy both as a friend and a rival? According to guilt by association theory, public figures can sometimes be indirectly impacted by the actions of those in their social or professional circles. While Jay-Z and Diddy have maintained a competitive yet cordial relationship, they are often seen together as representatives of the same hip-hop business elite. Diddy's controversies may cause some to scrutinize Jay-Z's connections to him, potentially influencing public perception of Jay-Z's reputation. However, Jay-Z's carefully cultivated public image may act as a buffer. Over the years, he has distanced himself from scandals, focusing instead on social justice and building a business empire with strong ethical overtones. This aligns with impression management theory, which suggests that individuals can shape how they are perceived by controlling the narrative around their actions. Jay-Z's philanthropic efforts and socially conscious investments help him maintain a positive image, even in the face of external controversies involving figures like Diddy. Jay-Z's brand has evolved beyond the music industry, making him a symbol of entrepreneurial success, financial independence, and social activism. While P. Diddy's controversies might cause temporary ripples, Jay-Z's focus on long-term legacy building may shield him from any lasting negative effects. Moreover, the media's focus on Diddy's controversies might also distance Jay-Z further from his former rival, strengthening his image as a leader in both business and culture. In the end, P. Diddy's recent issues may serve as a reminder of the delicate balance public figures must maintain. For Jay-Z, the controversies around Diddy are unlikely to derail his career or status. Instead, they may reinforce Jay-Z's careful strategy of staying above the fray, maintaining his influence and legacy, while others around him face challenges. Jay-Z and P. Diddy are not just music icons, they are cultural innovators, business leaders, and social activists. Their success, rivalry, and influence have shaped not just the hip-hop industry, but the world. Thank you for watching this in-depth analysis of two of the most influential figures in modern culture.